Hey everybody, welcome back to Amp Bites. I know it's been a little bit again, my hair's changed once again, and again, this isn't the guitar you're used to seeing, but more on that later. Now, the reason why I have a new guitar is because it's getting to about the point where I need to change my strings. And why change strings when you can just buy a new guitar? Because reasons. No, but in all honesty, I have been playing since January, so going on 2 times a month for about 8 months now. And this was within my price range, so I used our fantastic layaway and put it on layaway, and I'm still making payments on it. But because I work here, I get to play it. Just kidding, you don't have to work here to do that. If you have something on layaway and you want to give it a strum or two, ask, we'll probably grab it for you. That being said, this is the Santana's PRS. So, well, it's PRS with Santana's name on it. It's another 6-string electric. It's not too much of a step up from my other guitar. The Epiphone Les Paul, a Special V2, I believe it was. Again, couldn't tell you what pickups these are, couldn't tell you what neck this is. I thought it looked cool, I thought I wanted it, and it's a baby step up from my last one. So we're just going to do a little bit of a recap on a different guitar. Again, this isn't the exact same amp. You know, if you watch the series that we use different amps, we pretty much just use whatever we can find at the time. So this is actually through the Boss E-Band. So just an open. It's not going to sound the same as it has in other videos. We've used donor amps from plenty of people. This is more of a progression series than it is a gear review series. I leave those to the other guys on YouTube because it's a lot of research that I truly I actually work here. I don't just have time to do all that. I'd love to. It sounds cool, but I help move stuff. I help sell stuff. So that's what I'm here for. Now, if you remember on a previous video, we started playing Iron Maiden's Fear of the Dark, which was... And so that in and of itself is something I have been practicing. Again, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I'm a single homeowner. I do not always have time to practice. The saving grace for my practice schedule is working here because I'm around something. If I need to show somebody what something sounds like, I can whip out. And I still mess up from time to time, but people get what I'm trying to do when I'm showing them a guitar. So any way you can make it happen where if you can get in some finger exercises or in fact, speaking of finger exercises, we actually just got that finger exerciser thing that I bought recently. I'll try to remember to grab that and show you guys here in a second. But again, I think this was retailing for like 400 bucks. I paid $200 on the original guitar. I figured 400 bucks, I can put that on layaway, have it paid off in 90 days. And now this is something I just put on layaway, and it's, I've only played it a couple of times, just here and there. So when I make a payment, I usually, if I'm on the clock and I make a payment, I'll pull it down and give it a strum or two if I'm about to get off work. If it's my day off and I've come in for a lesson, I'll actually go grab this for my lesson, depending on if I come in early enough to do so or not. Now, that being said, I am not the type of person that is going to collect guitars. I want to find something that I like to play, that sounds good, and it's a PRS. There are people out there that say these aren't good guitars. There are people out here who say they're fantastic guitars. I'm the kind of person that would rather play it and find out than listen to the hearsay. And speaking of which, it is a PRS from Santana, which I would be amiss if I didn't. I like doing that. That's fun. That's why I bought it, because I know the intro to that song, and I figured it would possibly even motivate me to learn the rest of it. We'll see. Now, back to what I was saying. I am not the kind of person to collect guitars. I am the kind of person that will let go of guitars. We are possibly patting around the idea, tossing it back and forth, seeing what sticks. I might open up like a raffle or like some kind of donationary thing where if we can really stick down the details for an continental U.S. kind of thing, and maybe including Alaska and Hawaii, like the entirety of the U.S., we will host I guess you would call it a raffle for my original guitar. We'll print out a little thing that says it was my guitar. I'll sign it. I don't know why you want that. I'm nobody particularly special, but I want to be able to give back to the music foundation, to local areas. So if we can put any kind of word out that, let's just say, again, throwing it at the wall, seeing what sticks. If we come up with a raffle, it'll probably be some pocket change raffle, $5 or so. And if it covers the cost of shipping and a little bit to donate, I'll cover the cost of shipping. So that way, all of the donations for the raffle go towards a musical foundation fund. But I think it would be kind of fun if we open this up with enough time to have this go from, let's say, the beginning of September till maybe the middle of December. That way we can close it on Christmas and we'll try to, or maybe the beginning of December. We might be able to get this to where my dream for this would be to have somebody make a single donation of $5, win a raffle, get their kid a decent guitar. I'll pay for a restring and make sure it's all ready to go and pay for the shipping. But if we can get it to go to somebody who really wants to get into guitar but doesn't have the funding to do so, that would just make my year. That would be like my one Christmas wish, is that this thing works. We're still patting out details. We're still trying to iron out everything. I actually don't know if this is actually going to happen or not. If you could, I'm going to use the power of the internet to let us know if you're interested. Leave a comment. Check the descriptions of however you're watching this video, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, because we may or may not be working with that in the details. So if you're interested and you would grab, if you would donate to have a guitar up for grabs, do it. If you want to, I don't know if we're going to do like a one donation at $5 and then a 5 donation at $20 or whatever. We'll figure, we're ironing out the details. But that would be my goal for this Christmas, is to give somebody a guitar for basically pocket change. That pocket change goes towards somebody else learning. So it would be really, really cool if I could have that happen. Just on a personal note, I'm not trying to beat out Mr. Beast who donates 100,000 trees or $100,000 every week. I just think that somebody could take the opportunity to do that. And so, yeah, check down below for more details on that. We'll try and iron out all that. But, yeah, I'm just going to jam on this thing so you can hear the difference between a $400 guitar, and we'll link to a different video probably, I don't know, wherever that little eye pops up ad for YouTube. I just watch a lot of YouTube. But yeah, we'll link to a different video and show you. I'm trying to think of other things that we've done. I mean, I know I've done like Master of Puppets, so like that. It's got a little bit of reverb on it. I haven't really learned all the knobs and what the switches do and everything, but right now we're just kind of playing with it. We're seeing if we actually want to continue the layaway plan. And so this should be the neck pickup. This should be both. And this should be the bridge pickup. Okay. That sounded cool, that last one. We're going to see what turning this one all the way down does. Kind of flattened out the tune. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, we're just going to kind of go through the scales like I've been doing, where it's... So yeah, that's the differences in the guitars. I know it's not exactly the most true to form way to test this because it's not on the same amp, it's not in the same room, in all honesty, I don't think we've ever used the same amp between videos. So if you want to know, the best thing to do is get out there and test them yourselves. More or less comfort is what you're looking for. And I kind of think this one looks cool. I've always been like a little bit of a Santana fan. So being able to have one with my name on it that has his name on it just seems kind of cool to me. So I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to keep testing guitars and see how it works. And if I don't end up with this one, I'm going to find something else that fits me better, but I'm probably going to end up with this one realistically. So yeah, keep practicing, keep on living the dream, and we'll see you next time.